Hey, good afternoon. I haven't done one of these in a while. Um, Hello. Of that, we don't have any more. No more along. Sorry. Tomorrow. Sorry about that, but like I said, I'm at work. I'm doing my job. Um, we have invested in several businesses down here, maintained by Jenny's son and daughter. This is the convenience store that we have an interest in. I have decided to play a more active role here. The main reason being is that at home, once I finish my workout, there's really not much more for me to do, and I don't like that feeling of restlessness. I've been very polite, and I use the word restlessness instead of boredom because I don't want to be offensive, but honestly, yeah, I was bored. And I felt useless and worthless, no purpose. So, working at this store is, so far, I mean, it's only day 2, I'm not going to lie to you, has been very worthwhile to me. I get to talk with people. I don't know if you know it, but I've worked in retail for almost 30 years, so I know how to handle customers, I know how to do things, and I feel like my talent is being used here. I'm introducing my son and daughter-in-law to some of the American retail things, such as, but not limited to, rotating stock. That's something that they really were unaware of. Being in the store all the time. They're very busy people. They have a newborn. So they're only in the store when there's a customer here. I'm in the store all day long, 7 or 8 hours a day. So the customer doesn't have to wait for me. I understand the culture is different, the people are used to it, but like I said, 30 years, it's hard to change my ways, and I hope that we can learn from each other. Speaking of training being one of the only things I have to do, I've changed my training hours to, I wake up now at 5 in the morning, 5:10 with the snooze. I have a cup of coffee, then I have an energy drink. I know that's overkill. And then I do my workout. One of the reasons is because it's so hot here and we're trying to cut down on our cooling costs. So if I can exercise when it is a little bit cooler, I don't have to have the fan on full blast. There is no AC in my gym. But the other thing is, if I'm going to be at the store all day long, then I need to get in my workout without making excuses as to why I can't, like a lot of people would do. Let's call a spade a spade. So what I do is I wake up, like I said, 5:10. I have my coffee, and then I do my workout. And then 3 days a week, I train my best friend Carl at 9 a.m. So I have to probably wait an hour and a half after I'm done working out, having breakfast, showering, of course. Back in America, and even in China, after workout, I didn't always shower. I didn't need to. I didn't sweat that bad. I've never been a big sweater. But here, I really don't have a choice. In fact, I shower 4 times a day sometimes. And brush my teeth almost as many times just to cool down. So being extra sweaty, I guess, has improved my hygiene. So anyway, I'm doing the workouts early because of A, the heat, and B, I need the time for the store. I think it's very good that I'm here. It's going to help me learn the language faster. It's going to make me closer to my grandchildren who will see me more frequently. I think it'll help the neighborhood. Like I said, I can learn my Tagalog quicker, and they can pick up a little English along the way. So that's fun, and I get to meet my neighbors and see other people and talk to people instead of being locked in my house watching YouTube and Netflix all day long. I enjoy a good movie, a good TV show, but especially I have a habit. It's really strange. I prefer to watch movies and TV shows that I'm familiar with. I don't know why. Maybe it's a sense of comfort, a security blanket of sorts. I don't know. I mean, I definitely do that at night because it helps me fall asleep. And if I'm watching something I'm unfamiliar with, then that distracts me from sleeping. But I mean, I know I shouldn't have any kind of media on while I'm trying to sleep, but there's so many thoughts in my head that I need something scripted going through there to distract me. You can see I'm all over the place today, but in a good way. Business is down, referring to the supplement business. There was a point for over a year that I was selling 120, 130 products a month. This month I didn't even make 40. And there's a couple of reasons for that. One is the pandemic, of course. A lot of foreigners in China, because that's all I can sell to. I'm not selling to Cambodia, Philippines, or wherever else around here, just China. A lot of the foreigners left. They're home. They're not coming back. Those customers are lost. So when people tell me, oh, things will change, they'll get better, I don't necessarily believe that. So if they haven't left, their jobs have been affected, their salaries have been withheld, or they've just been quarantined, they can't get to the gym. So if you can't get to the gym, why are you buying the supplements? I understand it. That doesn't mean I have to like it. I have instituted some new policies. One of the policies I've made public that since I have to share my focus with other endeavors, that I will dedicate the time between 4 in the evening and 7 in the evening, Beijing time, solely towards my supplement business. That's where you can ask me any question. You can ask me prices. You can ask me for recommendations or advice or tips, and I'll be happy to provide it during those hours. But the other thing that's kind of unwritten is that if people don't get back to me within 48 hours after I've given them an extended explanation or provided them with pictures and prices, I'm not going to do business with them. I've lost so many customers. If I lose 1 or 2 more, what's the difference? It's just too stressful. And that's the other reason for the 4 to 7 p.m. dedicated time block, is that I'm going to get frustrated. I'm an emotional, sensitive person. So if we can just block it into a 3-hour time span, yeah, I'll still be frustrated, but only during that time. So we're going to limit my frustration. Training business, I only have 1 client. I've never really had more than 4 at a time. But people's changing schedules, injuries, financial situations, again, have all pretty much destroyed that business. The book, well, I still sell a copy here and there. It's not within the peak period, but I got it released. There was excitement about it, and people wanted it. But basically, all the people who wanted it or who would want it already have it by now. So any sale I make is just going to be coincidental. I am working on 2 other books. I should probably be doing 1 at a time, but I'm kind of spreading myself again. One is going to be a fitness manual, an online, a virtual manual. It's not going to be a full-length book, but then again, it's not just going to be routines and pictures. There's going to be explanations and stories, training principles, dieting tips. So it's going to be more than a manual, but less than a book. And I'm drawing a lot of material from my blog that I've been keeping. Every day or so, I write a new blog entry based on fitness, nutrition, new products, supplements, and I'm going to get a lot of the material out of the pre-written blogs. Once again, total disclosure. The other book is about my adventures in Asia. Initially, it was going to be just my Chinese adventures, but at the time I started the book, I had no idea that I'd be in Cambodia and the Philippines. In fact, this information I also got from a previous blog that I was doing, but it's only my first year in China that I documented. So I still have 3 more years covering 2 more cities, Cambodia and the Philippines, to mention I'm afraid that I'm going to forget some along the way and not include some of the good stuff. But I'll do my best. You have to forgive me. I keep looking over my shoulder because I'm trying to greet the customers as they come here. Previously, they would just kind of wait until someone came to them, but I want to be here before they get here. So, doing my best. It's just the way I've done it all these years, so it's hard to change. Anyway, there's a lot of conversation going on outside, so I'm going to cut this short. Can I really say a 10-minute monologue is short? Well, whatever. Have a good day. Can't figure out how to end this, sorry. Oh well, I'm just going to turn this off and hope it goes. Still here. How does it go? Oh, there it is. There's a little tiny X here. There's a little tiny X. Let's try that a second time. There we go. Are you sure you want to start streaming? Yeah, I was sure 2 minutes ago.